now a special feature. Bonus footage from behind the scenes as NASCAR champion Greg Biffle shared his experience of riding the Natural Balance Rose Parade float.
Okay, so Greg, tell me how you heard about this whole experience and found out about this.
Well, we have I have an animal foundation, so the Greg Biffle Foundation was contacted by Natural Balance, and you know, we just jumped at the opportunity. This is something, you know, we really love animals and all the things that Natural Balance do, and the Rose Parade. I mean, it's exciting to be part of it.
Have you been live to a Rose Parade before? This
will be my first one. Not only have I never been to a Rose Parade, I've never been in the Rose Parade, so this is my first experience. And I mean, how else could I do it? Be on the largest, heaviest, you know, world record-setting float. I mean, this is a great opportunity.
So you just got to tour the float for the first time. Tell us what you thought, what you saw.
Well, I'm still overwhelmed by all the things I've seen. The driver cockpit, though, is what I'm used to. A little bit different than you know, what I'm used to. So he's sitting down there. He's got a spotter up there. He can't see anything where he's going. Sometimes it's like that for us when there's smoke and everything else. We're listening to the spotter, but down here he's, you know, going 2 miles an hour instead of 200. So has a little bit more time to react, but still, it's quite amazing to see all of the mechanics and all the things that are going on this float. All right, well, I guess I'm going to get in here. This is a little bit different than having to duck under the roll cage, so got to make sure that get in here. It's about as hard to get into as it is my car, but quite a bit different looking, I have to say. It's got a gas and a brake, so what else does it need? And a steering wheel. This is going to be fun. I'm glad I'm not down here, though. I'm glad I'm up there where I get to see everything. This is awesome.
All right,
what do we got here, Greg?
Well, you've got your standard Ford V10 engine in there going into your transmission. The only difference is it's connected to a 119-foot-long float.
Right.
And,
so it makes, you know what, 900 horsepower like my car, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Only we have it geared down, so I go about 2 miles an hour.
You go 2, I go 200.
Well, I might want to drive your car one day. You
All
can
right.
drive this if you want.
Okay, so we have spotters, but this is a little bit different than having a spotter.
Yeah, we have, when you're driving the float, you can't see anything in front of you, so we have an observer that sits up above. In this case, he's sitting in the lifeguard tower, and we've got these intercoms going, and he basically spends the whole parade going, little left, little right, gas, brake. And I respond, so left, gas, brake.
So it's very important that the radio doesn't quit working.
Yeah, that is the key. If the radio stops working, we will stop.
Creature comfort's a little limited in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you got a lot of steel around you, so you're well protected.
Yeah, and it gets awful hot in here. I don't know how.
I can imagine. Well, it gets about 125 degrees for me too. Yeah, it's like an oven for 4.5 hours.
Yeah, this will be my oven for 2.5 hours.
Yep, definitely. So what about having, you know, I don't know, 100,000 gallons of water, however much is above your head?
Well, you know, when we took it for the test drive, they had to stop it, and it all poured on my head. Yeah, you brought towels, right? So that wasn't much fun. But,
no, I bet it wasn't.
But it shouldn't be much of a problem. I mean, last year we drove it, and we had a big pool last year, and actually I did get a lot wetter because I was in the back.
Okay.
Where the dogs come out. But this year, hopefully all this stuff will keep me dry.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate the tour, man.
Right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Reverse gear basically is bad for both of us, okay? Rose Parade, you don't want to be going backwards. If you have to use it, you're in trouble. So same with us. If you have to back up in the race, you have problems. Either you slid through your pit box, you've spun out and need to back up, or you're in an accident. So all those things we don't want to do with this float today.
Now tell me a little about the wave technology. Did you meet those guys?
Yeah, I did, and I'm fascinated by mechanics and things like that and fabrication. And so the whole wave pool is quite amazing. You know, the generator on board it takes to create the wave and how much water's in here. And on top of that, this thing going down the road, you know, that's got to be, you know, obviously water will sit level. So as this thing's going down the road, it's not level all the time. So they've definitely done their homework, and you know, it's pretty cool technology to see what they've done with this. It was something special for me to be able to meet Tillman, and he came to North Carolina, and my 3M pit crew tuned him up a little bit. They worked on a board for him, so he did some skating for us out in the pit stop area. So the guys, the pit crew guys, the 3M pit bulls had a little bit of fun with doing a pit stop with Tillman. So Got him on the racetrack at Charlotte, so he got to do a little bit of playing around at the actual racetrack. So it's Tillman's definitely a worldwide dog, and he's been everywhere now. Been at the NASCAR track, been in, done the pit stop, been at the race shop. So he's all tuned up. Never seen him in the water other than on YouTube, but definitely can't wait to see him today. He's definitely holds a lot of records, and being able to go to the White House and Congress and all those things, that's pretty special. I've been able to do a few of those things, but not on a skateboard.